Hello everybody and welcome to my honeymoon Disney Universal trip planning. And I hope this video helps you guys plan your trips, whether you're going to Universal or Disney, staying on property, staying off property. And I decided to do this film outside because it's so nice out. Oh my gosh, this is like the first non-humid day we've had in a really, really long time. So to kind of lay everything out, and it's up to you if you want to do this. Since it's back to school season, I went to Staples and there's a lot of sales and stuff like that. So I made this. Isn't that cute? So I made this book. This binder was like $2 or $3. Cute purple binder. I basically just did this on, I think it was Word. I googled some, Walt Disney logos, Universal logos, and this Mickey and Minnie picture. And yeah, and then I just printed it out. And I did actually find a Disney font that was free download, and so that was how I was able to do that. So inside, I don't want to show you the documents too much because I have my reservation numbers and information on there, but I'm going to show you some other stuff. So again, back to school, I got this cute pen case or pencil case, and I got a bunch of Sharpies or pens that I already had at the house. So it's easy to quickly grab a pen and jot something down if we add something to our trip. And then I printed this out. Again, I googled like Disney planning. So I have our, the date we get there, the date we leave. And our just kind of a layout, as you will, of the whole week of between our airline, what day we're doing, what park, all that other stuff, any dinner reservations, things like that. And then I got these top things, and I have each day more in detail. So if I have here is our airline information, our confirmation, our flight numbers, all that stuff, our what time it leaves. And then I have, so we're checking into Hard Rock Hotel in Universal. I'm very excited, by the way. I don't know if you could tell, it's like overwhelming, but it seems like it's so far away, but we're almost at the end of August already, so it's like it's gonna come up quick. We're leaving at the end of October. So here I have on Sunday also, because we're checking in on Sunday, our hotel reservations, all that. And then I got just like 3-hole punch regular lined paper. So if there's any notes or anything I want to jot down, I have a few pages of that. And then Monday. So Monday we are doing Epcot Food and Wine. So I have that confirmation here. I just printed that out when they emailed it to me. And we have magic bands, and it's definitely synced up to, if you don't have the My Disney app, definitely download it. And if you get a magic band, which is kind of like a Mickey Mouse Disney band that you can buy on the Disney Store website, and you can sync up your any park reservations you have at Disney, your hotel reservations. Some hotels, I don't know if it's all of them, you can actually unlock your door with it. You can attach a credit card, which I'm sure is dangerous, and buy things and just tap at any Disney stores on property, at the resorts, at Disney Springs, and you just kind of tap and pay for things. So I'm sure that's super dangerous, but you don't have to do that. You can pay in another way too. But yeah, the magic bands are great. So if you haven't thought about getting one and you're doing a Disney trip maybe for the first time, definitely think about getting one. And if you want more information on Disney magic bands, put a link below. I can get back to you on more detail on how the magic bands work. And get you into the parks too, by the way. So I don't really need this reservation number because I have my park admission on my Disney magic band. But just in case something goes wrong, I have it. I don't know, I just get nervous because what if it doesn't work? How am I going to prove I bought a ticket? You know what I mean? So I just keep that. I have the reservation on my phone as well in my email. So I just keep that as well. Tuesday, we have Mickey's Not So Scary. Now, Tuesday day, as you see, there's Tuesday. Like, oh, where are we? We have the whole day free. Because Mickey's Not So Scary is not till nighttime. I was going to do a Trails End dinner reservation, and then at Fort Wilderness, and then take a boat over to Disney, and then I don't have to worry about parking or anything like that. But I think the Mickey's Not So Scary, I heard you can get in like at 4 or 5 o'clock, so we'd have to eat a really early dinner. But I know we'll be hungry if we don't eat. So, and I don't want to waste time eating in the park, because we want to do a bunch of stuff in the park because it's our first time. So, still thinking about that. Right now, I think our dinner reservation's at 5. So we'll see. So yeah, we have Mickey's Not So Scary. That's fun. Where am I? Tuesday. So I have my reservation confirmation for that as well. My dinner reservation for Trails End, I have that information. And then Wednesday, and then I don't know what we're doing during the day. And we might just hang out at the hotel, just chill out, relax, sit by the pool, maybe go to Disney Springs or something. So that's kind of up in the air. It's good though to have a few free days, or a free morning, or afternoon, or evening, because you don't want to cram. I know sometimes you're pressed for time. You want to cram as much as you can in, obviously, but you're going to wear yourself out. People are going to start, especially if you have kids, they're going to get cranky. It's hot. You're going. Always try and fit in, even if it's a few hours a day or a few days, just to chill out by the pool, relax, let the kids go swimming, cool off. It's great relaxing, a few hours. It would really rejuvenate you for your next Disney or Universal adventure on your next day. So Wednesday, I totally skipped Wednesday. I don't have anything here because it's a part of my Universal reservations, but we are doing Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, or one or the other. So we have 2 days at Universal. And Wednesday night, we have Halloween Horror Nights, and we have our Fast Passes. We're ready to go. So that's all part of our Universal Studios reservation, which is all, I have it like all printed out here. So again, it's all emailed to me as well, so I have a backup of that. So Wednesday, Thursday is all Universal, daytime, nighttime, the whole thing. So Thursday also is Halloween. So I'm kind of up on the air if I want to do our second night at Halloween Horror Nights on Halloween, or do I want to do it the day after, November 1st? Who's going to go to Horror Nights after Halloween? But from what I've read on Twitter and stuff, I guess it's still crowded, right? So, which surprises me, because it's like, okay, Halloween's over, but maybe people didn't have time to go any other day, so they go on the 1st. And the 2nd, November 2nd, is the last day of Horror Nights. So I'm guessing that'll be pretty crowded, because whoever didn't get a chance to go has that one last day to go to Horror Nights. And November 2nd, we're leaving. So Friday is our last day in Florida. So this is going to be kind of a chill day if we don't go to Universal Horror Nights. I have a couples massage at Census in Grand Floridian. I'm very excited about that. I went there once, like 4 or 5 years ago. It was amazing. If you've never been, definitely check out Census Spa in Grand Floridian. And you don't have to stay there to go. I mean, you can just drive over there, Uber over there, and go to and use their spa. It's great. So, and then at night, and I'm very excited about this. This is like our big fancy dinner for the week. We are going to the Waldorf Astoria to Bull and Bear restaurant, steakhouse restaurant. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but we are budgeting for it. I'm very excited. I've seen a few YouTube videos on it and it looks amazing, and I'm very excited. So I'm gonna try not to eat this entire day so I can eat what I want on that day. And then, of course, Saturday, sad, we have to leave and go home. So that is basically it in my little travel itinerary planner that I made myself. So we did just recently, yesterday, we were going back and forth on whether or not to Uber everywhere or rent a car. So we factored in the price of renting the car. Now last year we didn't rent a car and we Ubered everywhere. It saved us a ton of money because the resort where you stay, anywhere on property in Universal pretty much, is like $20 a day to park if you rent a car. Not to mention, if you go to any of the Disney parks, you're paying to park $20. You know, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios. I don't think there's charge in parking at Disney Springs. They have plenty of parking garages. I think that's free. And then, you know, just the car rental itself is like $200-300 for the week, depending on who you go with. So, I mean, that adds up with taxes and everything else. I mean, you're talking like maybe even $500 for the week just on a rental car. That's ridiculous. Now, when we went last year, we Ubered everywhere, from the airport, from the hotel to the parks, to Disney Springs, back to the hotel, and it was easily $12, $7, $9. It varied. I think obviously the most expensive was to and from the airport. I think that was maybe $15-20. Even if you added all that up throughout the week, that does not add nearly as much as you would for a rental car. So if you're asking for my opinion and you're on a very strict budget, definitely Uber it. They pick you up right in front of your hotel. If you're going to the park, like we went to Epcot and we went to last year, Epcot was the only one we went to last year. It dropped you off right at the entrance. They go right past the gate where you pay, and they drop you off right at the entrance of Epcot. There's no trams, there's no parking. It was so convenient. And again, same place where and when you're done, they pick you up in the same spot. You're not walking miles or anything. It was really, really convenient, I gotta say. And I'm guessing, like let's say if you're going to Universal or anything like that, I mean, obviously, you know, they'd have to drop you off. I've never parked at Universal because we always stay on property. So wherever people go in from parking, I'm guessing is where, because you have to go through security and stuff. So wherever that is, that's probably where they would drop you off and pick you up. There's different spots in Disney Springs where Ubers will pick you up and drop you off. So depending what side of the park or what side of Disney Springs you're on, it'll tell you on the Uber app where to meet the driver. And it gives you plenty of time. You don't have to like run somewhere to find the Uber. They give you a good 5-10 minutes, something like that. So you don't have to worry about that. And so this year, because it's our honeymoon, we're kind of just, you know, budgeting in a rental car. So we just have it and we can just jump in and go where we want to go. And, you know, we go back next year, we'll probably Uber it again. But, so I rented a car. I got to print out that reservation confirmation, put it in my little handy dandy book. I have it on email. So yeah, I always say, have a backup of all your confirmations, whether it's dinner reservations, park entrances, rental cars, airlines, hotels, all that stuff. Have a backup of it on your phone and your email, wherever, just in case, God forbid, you get to do the check-in at the hotel or whatever, and they're like, oh, I don't see your reservation. How many times has that happened to people and you guys are freaking out because you're like, I know, I made this reservation like a year ago, you know? And same thing with the car. I think that happened to us once. They couldn't find our reservation, and I had no proof that I had it. I didn't have a reservation number, and that was my fault. I should have kept a, you know, kind of a receipt or something, confirmation. So never again. So just, you know, err on the side of caution, I always say. So yeah, I'm gonna do another video probably in another day or two about Epcot Food and Wine, which starts next week. I'm very excited. And Halloween Horror Nights. That starts in 2 weeks, I want to say. Labor Day weekend. So I think that's 2 weeks away. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up, and I am very excited. We are very excited to go. We just have to, we're saving up money now for spending. Everything else is paid off. We are good to go on everything. So yeah, it's really exciting and fun. So, and by the way, in case you're wondering where have I been, we got married. We got married August 3rd. So here is the wedding band. There, it's right there. It's kind of blurry. It was a very beautiful ceremony, very small. Basically, a good friend of mine and my cousin took the pictures, and we had like a justice of the peace type thing in a beautiful park in Connecticut. And the ceremony really only lasted a few minutes, but it was beautiful, a gorgeous day. We really, really loved it. And we went out to dinner, and we're going to do something with friends and family, I think later in the spring next year, because we're saving up for the honeymoon now. So we're going to wait to do that next year. And yeah, just like a luncheon or something, like a happy hour type thing. Something small. So, but yeah, so we're married. Now the trouble, not the trouble, but I had to change my name, obviously. I'm going to change my name once the marriage certificate comes in the mail. So, all the stuff I booked already is in my maiden name. So how is it going to be such a pain to change my airline? I've read up on airline reservations, hotel. Like I already called Universal about it, and they said the reservation people at the 800 number were like, we can't change, it won't let us change it. You have to change it when you check in. Well, I'm going to wait that long. Why bother changing it, right? And then like the car reservation I just booked is in my maiden name. I have a TSA pre-approved account that's in my maiden name. I have to call JetBlue once I get married. Once I get the certificate, I think I have to send it to them. Now I read somewhere that airlines have to re-ticket if you change your name and you get married. That they have to re-ticket your ticket in your new name, and then you could be paying more money. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay more money. So I got to call JetBlue and find out what the deal is with that before I go through and change my driver's license and everything else. I want to make sure we're not going to run into any issues with any of these reservations in my other name. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. If you guys have gotten married and changed your name, did you have any issues changing your reservations, whether it's Disney, Universal, airlines, car rentals? Put a comment below. Please let me know. I can use all the help I can get. Should I wait till after the honeymoon and then change it? So yeah, I'm kind of not stuck, but I don't want to make the wrong decision and then run into issues later on our trip. So anyways, I hope this helped your planning your trip. I would love to hear all about your vacation. Please let me know, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon.